Good evening, y'all. Welcome back to Papa Prepper. Tommy here. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Looks like we got a little bit of a room full in here. See who all we got in here this evening. Independent Marine, good to see you. Joe Morgan, Jim S., Karen Miner, good to see y'all. Homestead Homeboy, what's up, man? Good to see you guys. True American Loretta, East Kentucky, good to see you. Jeep Girl, Chris Kaufman, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Let me see here. Carrie Lunsford, hello, good to see you. Sherry Leach, hello, good to see you. Flow Grown Homesteader, good to see you. Six Shooter, what's up, man? Good to see you. Be Charming, good to see you. Let's see. Shorty, what's up? Good to see you. Susie D, hello, good to see you. And I think that gets me all caught up. How's everybody doing this evening? It's been pretty quiet as of late. Or it's just because I've kind of quit watching the news again for a few days. All right, Jim, thank you, brother. I will check that out. I've been trying to keep track of you, man. I've just been having trouble finding time to do everything. Uh-oh, buffering. Is it me or her? Am I buffering on y'all's end? Joe Morgan, I miss my damn car. Tired of being home. I must have missed something, man. What's wrong with your car? Hey, Coral Tigger, good to see you. Sorry I'm late. Laid down for a quick siesta and just woke up. Hey, I was late too. I literally came on here at like 7:03, 7:04. So no buffer. Okay. Sorry, Be Charming. It must be on your end, hon. I am good, Susie. Thanks for asking. I hope you're good as well. Joe Morgan, I never watch the news. It's 1,000% lies. That is true. I can't argue with that. Even if you watch Newsmax, whatever, I mean, they push, the Republican agenda just as hard as CNN pushes the Democrat. So you just got to, learn to read between the lines because there's a little bit of truth in all of it, but it's hard to find it. Jeep Girl, preparing to go to Indiana Saturday. Cletus and Cars was going to bombard you, Papa Prepper, but I'll plan that for a weekend. I don't have a bunch of teenagers with me. Well, that would have been cool, Jeep Girl. You should have let us know. We could have possibly met up somewhere like Saturday evening. Because, which reminds me, before I go any farther, tomorrow night, there will not be a live from the Bears Den. Because tomorrow night, Friday, I am actually taking the opportunity. I was invited to go catfishing, night fishing for a little while tomorrow evening. So I'm going to do that and then take Mandy on date night Saturday night. So where we'll end up Saturday evening. If we find something cool or interesting, we'll shoot some video of it and, or hell, wherever we end up, we might still go live. Who knows? It just depends on, just keep an eye out. Okay. Don't make plans around it. We may go live wherever we're at. We may not. So, but I'm going to take tomorrow night, I'm taking the power station that Zane donated to the channel, and I'm going to run the lights on it instead of taking my lanterns, and I can keep my phone charged up between that and the, solar bank that Mandy got me. I'll be sitting pretty good tomorrow evening and hopefully get some good footage, catch some fish, and you see the little solar system in play, and should be a good night. Let's see. Let me connect to the other internet. Okay, Be Charming. Papa Prepper, car wouldn't start Monday. Had to get a tow. It's insured, but takes 2 weeks due to China. Man, that sucks, dude. Let's see. Susie D. Fox News with Tucker Carlson. I love Tucker Carlson, Susie. I watch him pretty regularly. I haven't this week. I've kind of rebooting myself again from the news. Tamara Reynolds, good to see you. Ashley, good evening. Good to see you. And I didn't I want to clarify, I did not cancel date night. Mandy will night fish with me, but tomorrow night she just chose not to. I invited her. It wasn't like I'm going with the guys, see you later kind of thing. It's just me and another guy, buddy of mine. But I asked her to go, and she chose not to. So I took it upon myself just to kind of put Bear's Den on the back burner for Saturday night and go spend it with the missus. And like I said, depends on where we end up. We might go live anyway if we're somewhere cool or, whatever. Bring bug spray for fishing. Absolutely. Especially if you guys watched that chicken video I made earlier. The bugs, man, the mosquitoes love that chicken. Not as bad as chicken liver. Now, chicken liver, you got to have bug spray. If not, you're going to get ate alive. Oh, Beach Harmon ain't never over the top when it comes to fishing bait, honey. But no, guys, it really does work. I promise, or I wouldn't put it out here. I've never had bad luck with it. Raptor Ranch, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Preparing garlic. Going to dehydrate tomorrow. That's awesome. Kaufman, you're more than welcome to go, bub. If you want to go fishing tomorrow evening, we're just going down to Brownstown, down to the forestry. Mame's Legacy. Sad part is they all have the same little bit of truth. If they each had their own bit of truth, we might get the whole picture. Yeah, that's true. Hello, Stars Prepper. Good to see you. There will be Saving Saturday, Coral. That's still on the go. We'll take off after that and go find something to get into. Some days we just do that. We'll just no plans. I don't know if you guys seen or heard of the thing where you take off on a date, you take a penny or a quarter, whatever, heads or tails. If it lands on heads, you turn right. If it lands on tails, you turn left. And you just do that for, an undetermined amount of time, say for an hour. Every time you come to a crossroad or a stop sign, whichever way the coin falls, that's the way you go. And then where you end up, you find something to do. We've done that before, and it is fun. Jeep Girl, Papa Prepper, Mike and I want to plan a weekend with you and Mandy when we don't have something else to attend, so we have more time and not 4 teenagers. Hey, we're good with that. Just let us know. Hello, Klingon Princess. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Arizona Prepper, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Let me catch up. Hello, Zane. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Flying Ryan, 1986. Good evening from Southwest Minnesota. Well, hello, Flying Ryan. Thanks for being here, and good evening from Southern Indiana. I love seeing new people. Well, now, last time I said new people, they said, I'm in here all the time. I just didn't recognize the name. So if you're already subscribed, I apologize, but I don't remember that name. Joe Morgan, Papa Prepper, we stocked up well and can get what we need, but I just miss going out looking at gun shop and getting pizza. I don't know if I can make it with no way to get pizza. I think I'm getting ready to take the plunge, though. I think I'm going to be cutting my pizza out for a while. I might have like a Jack's homemade, the pop in the oven pizzas every once in a while, but I hit a milestone this week, and I'm bound and determined I'm not going to backpedal. I know I'm still a big dude, but I'm now officially 2 pounds under 370. So with clothes on, I was 368.2. So I'm officially out of the 370s, and I'm not going back this time. So I'm ready to give up some pizza. I have to redo the floor in one of my bedrooms. I can't believe the cost of lumber now. Oh, Shorty, it's incredible. And I mean, and like everything else, it's a lot worse in some places than it is others. Like ours, here in Indiana, the food has went up some, but not as bad as like New York and California. But here, our lumber is, I mean, it is skyrocketed. It is ridiculous to where some places it's still not that bad. Yes, Jim, we are still having Super Savings Saturday. Absolutely. Testosterone timeouts are allowed. I guess if that's what you call it. I know with everything that I've taken on this year, in all seriousness, with this big garden I'm getting going and all my plants and the chickens, and I don't know if y'all seen, but I added a turkey to the brood yesterday. Pretty excited about that. I know I'm not going to have much fishing time this year, so, and my buddies asked me to go the last 2 weeks, and I've told him no because I just had so much stuff. The plants in the ground. All the plants are up, growing, doing good. I restarted some pickles. They've already sprouted back here. They're up, getting ready to go in the ground. I did decide to go ahead and start beans inside. So I got all my beans started back. They're all poked through. So I think I can take an evening and go fishing. I hope. Oh, hold on. Some more people's come in here. I start running my mouth and I get behind every time. Homestead homeboy date night is us sitting on the front porch. Amen, brother. We could do that too. I mean, it's just having time together. That's what date night consists. Our date nights, y'all, seriously, we'll take Friday nights. We ride to town. Here lately, it's ride to town. We get something from drive-through somewhere, something cheap, and we'll go look at plants. That's been our date night for the last probably month and a half, 2 months. So, I mean, we haven't actually had a date where you go out and sit down, nice dinner and stuff like that. It's too expensive to do stuff like that. Now, tomorrow or Saturday, I don't know what we'll get into with leaving so early in the day. Hell, we could end up in Kentucky, Illinois, wherever. It's hard to say. Hey, Ugly Prepper, good to see you, brother. Glad you're in here, man. Zane says, I can't wait to see that fishing bait tomorrow. Yeah, it's probably going to totally flop, and I'll just look like a fool, but hey, won't be the first time, guys, right? I'm hoping it's not too muddy. I mean, it rained a lot here today. A lot. Oh, okay, Kaufman, that sucks. I hope it's an easy fix, man. No, be charming. It's not hard to catch catfish at all on livers. I wasn't saying that, but it's just this stuff. It becomes almost like a chicken gummy worm. So, and unless you use like the cheesecloth and all that, to wrap your chicken livers, it can be hard to get chicken liver to stay on the hook. And with this chicken, the consistency of it, you can't hardly throw it off. Like when you go to change bait, you sometimes got to use your knife to get it off the hook. It's in for the long haul. That's all I was saying. I'm not against fishing with chicken liver. I love fishing with chicken liver. It's just the chicken's easier when it comes and a lot less mess and stink. Hey, Don Bellerman, good to see you. RSD Prepper, glad you're here. Let me catch back up. Mrs. Prep and Plumber, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Fort Langford, Virginia says new hearing aids on the way. That's awesome. Oh, VA. My apologies. I'm sorry, Fort Langford. VA says new hearing aids on the way. And that reminds me, guys, I haven't seen her in here, but I had an email from Arkansas Nanny. She's in here quite often. She emailed me today and said, thank you for the prayers. By the way, a few weeks ago, remember she was having surgery on one of her legs. They found cancer in her leg. She had the surgery on that yesterday, and the second mastectomy's repair is the 19th. I'm sore, but making it. So I wanted to give you guys that update. If you remember her requesting prayers a few weeks ago. So she had the surgery on her leg, and she's okay but sore. And then the mastectomy repair is the 19th of this month. So continue to keep her in your prayers, please. Coral Tigger, prayers for the twins. It's looking like they may need delivered the 14th, 32 weeks. Absolutely, Tigger. We will pray for them. Absolutely. CC Collins, hello. Good to see you. All right, Ryan. I'm here a lot, but I don't say much ever. Just take in everything. Well, man, I'm glad you're here. I appreciate it. Hillbilly Homesteader, hello. Good to see you, man. Great job on the weight loss, Papa Pratt. Well, thank you, Jeep Girl. I appreciate that. Let's see. Got to catch up with my chat again. It just flew past me. I don't know what was said. But Klingon Princess, that was so nice. At Joe Morgan, even without seeing you, you're beautiful to me. That is one of the most awesome things to say. That's beautiful. Hello, S.J. Mullen. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Raptor Ranch was just asked to do a fishing contest again. I'm going. I got the biggest and the most in 2019. That's awesome. Good luck, man. 6-shooter says, come on down to Virginia, LOL. Brother, if I had the time to take off, I most certainly would. I love that part of the country. And thank you, Fort Langford, for good luck on your weight loss. I appreciate that. Anna W., hello. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Good to see you. I was going to say, I thought you were frying chicken that way. Not really, but funny. You some nasty fried chicken. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Got everything prepped to do some canning tomorrow. Hope I can get it all done without killing myself, LOL. Good luck, Tamara. Teresa Ellis, beef liver? How about a cow tongue? I have some in freezer. Lots of fishing going to be at Boggs Lake where my son lives. I've never tried beef liver or cow tongue. I have no idea. I don't see why it wouldn't be attractive to him. Papa, 3 weeks till go time. I was wondering how your Zoom call went the other night. Hey, Yai. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Gary, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Milkmaid, hello. Good to see you. You are most certainly welcome, Klingon, for the update. All right, guys, I'm going to get out here and catch up a little bit. Hey, Mrs. Poppaprepper. Good to see you. Really, the weight loss thing was afterthought. I was trying to be cheap. I never checked a scale for a year. Okay, hold on, Joe. I missed something here. Or maybe I didn't. Oh, here. Oh, okay, never mind. All right, I'm back. I had to step out there for a second. Oh, camper prepping. Good to see you, man. Prepper Book Club. How's it going? Looks like you've been getting some sun. Yes, I have. I got pretty crispy this past weekend. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Be Charming asked for a link, but Mrs. Prepping Plumber is on it. Thank you. We use Wheaties and vanilla. Call it Wheatie Ball. We catch catfish in Ohio with it. I've never tried it. Hell, I've never even heard of that. I'm gonna have to try that. Wheaties and vanilla. That's cool. Thank you, old lady. Is it a sin to smother the annoying dachshund next door? I don't know what it's saying, but my girls are highly offended. Now, we can't be mean to animals. Hey, Outlaw Prepper 77. Good to see you, man. Hey, y'all. Few scrapes and bruises, nothing broke, still alive and out of bed today. Congrats on the bird. God is good. God is absolutely good all the time. We might not think so, but He is. Joe Morgan. That's how I lost weight. 2 meals, no snacks, and soda. That's it. You heard what I eat. I'll have bacon sandwiches, stuff like that, and still drop. That's what, man, I started doing Weight Watchers a couple months ago, and I kind of fell off that, but I think I learned from that kind of just, smaller portions several times a day and just kind of snacking around. And I try really hard not to eat after 6 p.m. So I guess in a way I kind of fast from 6 p.m. till about 9:30 a.m. Some days I just can't because I just like if I start feeling hungry around 10:30, 11 o'clock, I'll just go to bed because I'm not going to eat that late at night. Mrs. Prepping Plumber, cherry Kool-Aid and chicken livers, catfish teared up. I've done the chicken livers with the strawberry, um, but I didn't try a cherry. I have heard a lot of people have luck with pineapple and the chicken tenders as well. But I've always used strawberry, and like I said, I've never been disappointed. I mean, some days you go fishing, they're just not biting. I mean, plain and simple. It don't matter what you throw at them. But if they're hitting, and they'll tear that strawberry chicken up. The lost product. Good to see you, man. Bro, have you ever done a room raid? If not, can we do one to get some numbers up for my really great friend off the hook with the Hasey brothers? I promise I will not lead you wrong. That's fine. I'm not sure how a room raid works. I've never done it. So if somebody wants to explain to me how I do that, I most certainly would, man. As long as you vouch for them and they're a good channel, that's fine. Mrs. Prep and Plumber, I never have luck with hot dogs. I've tried. I've even used like the smoked sausage links and stuff like that. I just never have luck with them. I'm not saying it don't work because I see people do it, but I can never have luck with it. I go to bed thinking about a toasted onion bagel and too much cream cheese every night. Be charming. Bagels, I like the everything bagels. Those are my favorite with cream cheese. Absolutely. And I'll have one. I've been having them every morning. Well, I've been having them just kind of toasted. I haven't been putting all the cream cheese on it, but I'll still have my everything bagels. Mrs. Prepping Plumber, only if Papa thinks it's proper. We could do a room raid. I can post link if y'all want the lost. Yeah, absolutely, Mrs. Prepping Plumber. I got to find the link and post it. Then our members head over and send them all love emojis. And then we call retreat after a while and everyone comes back here. Oh, that's fine. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Popping back in, Papa Prepper. Husband always had a hard time losing weight. Finally, keto plus intermittent fasting, and he dropped weight like crazy. Blew my mind. See, Milkmaid, I did keto. Oh, hey, Arkman Wild, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. I done keto for about 2 years, and I lost. When I started keto, I was at 460, and I got down to 360 almost. And I can't remember. It's just like it stopped working. It completely just stopped working. And I went off, and that's the bad thing about keto. And I'd always heard it because I love keto. I am a firm believer. The keto diet works amazingly for men, women. It don't matter your age. It works. But if you stop it, those pounds will come back quick if you're not careful. I gained 40 pounds back out of 100. So, I mean, and over 3 years, 2 years, I gained 30 pounds back. So I guess that's not like tragic, but I was pretty devastated. But now I've started again, and now I'm just kind of doing my own thing, and it's working. I mean, if I went back on keto now, it might, work again. But until I just get to where I'm not losing anything now, I'm just going to keep doing what I do. Off the hook with Hazy Brothers. What lost product are they? Like by the name, I'm assuming it's like a fishing channel, maybe. Hannah W. Papa, I lost 146 pounds in 2018. That is awesome, Anna. Is it off the cuff with the Hazy Brothers? Hey, John Doe. Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Off the cuff. There, yeah. Yeah, Mrs. Prepping Plumber. He said it's off the cuff. I agree with that, Joe, because I eat almost the same time every day. Like I can tell when it's 9:30. Like if I haven't ate by like 10, my stomach is growling hardcore. Thank you so much. You're most welcome, Lost Product. I'm all about helping little channels. Well, I'm a little channel too. I didn't mean that the way it sounds, but I'm all for, helping people at least get to that 1,000, and get them up and going. And, absolutely, Outlaw. If you eat more protein, you feel fuller longer. Hello, Widgets World. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Y'all trying to lose it. I'm trying to gain it. Brother, if I could shoot you about 50 pounds, I sure would, man. Because I just want to be 300 pounds. I want to get to about 325, then start lifting just to get solid, get what I got solid, but I don't want to be under 300 pounds. I just want to be a solid 300 pounds. As soon as she puts the link, please click and raid. All right, let's go.
Over to the YouTube page and hit that subscribe button for us. And you know what? We'll do the same for you too. Yes. So 912. Gretchen mentioned it. And 912. And yes. And Graham Allen, has an entire product line of apparel that talks about 912 because of what the United States was like the day after 9/11. We were all Americans. We didn't give a shit about left or right. We didn't give a shit about any of that. We were about America. And it was because somebody attacked us. Somebody sucker punched us.
Yep.
And we weren't tolerating that bullshit. No. We came together.
We did. And I remember that. I got goosebumps. We're standing out in the Capitol. And this is what I tell, when I talk about this stuff, this is why, faith in America, like, it's there somewhere. But that did unite us. You had George Bush with the flag. That wasn't an orchestra. That was, pride. It was but shit. And that's what I'm talking to Kennedy. There's shit. And it's like an unnatural shit, which, get into the conspiracy, LBJ is an entirely different president.
He was raised.
Kennedy. Well, LBJ ushered, but he's passed the Civil Rights Act where Kennedy wasn't going to do that.
Jeep Girl, I will be over there as soon as the show's over.
I won't because I'm doing the draft tonight with my boy Coon. We'll get him on tonight. We're gonna do the draft. We're gonna Zoom the draft tonight.
Says I want to raid. We can all raid Paranormal Brew. Don't worry.
I was watching some of that. That was we did VB3. I could see like some of the stuff on. That's pretty neat. So who is this? That's
This is poppaprepper.
What is that?
All these folks are.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you guys are amazing. I love when you guys do this, and it's just so cool. See all you guys jumping in on here. We appreciate that. Really.
See you. That was pretty cool. These
we will definitely see you guys over there. Appreciate it very much.
Heck yeah. So they're preppers, huh?
All right, y'all, we're back. Or I'm back. All right, Lost Product. So fill us in. What are they all about over there? What did we just do? That one dude was like, okay, what's going on? Who are these people? Hey, cat lady, good to see you. Hope you are well. That's amazing, Mames. It's a great job. Hey, B&B, good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. Says we are late, but listening on Roku while we work. Hey, that's good. It's fine. Hey, Five Virgins Prepper. Good to see you, man. Oh, hail the power of Jesus' name. Absolutely, brother. That was my first room raid. Thank you, Lost Product. And thank you, Mrs. Prepping Plumber. That was cool. I liked it. Poison Oak's almost gone. That's good. Did you ever get a hold of that police officer? RSD Prepper, what are you talking about? I've been here the whole time. Papa, when I lost my mega weight, shrink your stomach. Smaller portions are key. That's what I've been trying to do. I found that that's working because there's some stuff that I could just sit down and smash. You know, I could eat a whole plate full of it, or like the other night I wanted a Jack's pizza, so the kid made me one, and I'll eat a whole Jack's pizza by myself. Couldn't do it, and I was starving, like I hadn't ate at all, but I just couldn't do it. All this. I'll call it farm work. I know it's not farm work, so if there's any farmers, don't yell at me. But you know, just the gardening and the I was reading that the rabbits, the chickens, and it just keeps me busy, and it's just slowly burning it off. I think. Prepping in Pisgah. Hello, thanks for being here. Tammy, good to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Joe Morgan, Papa Prepper, almost forgot to tell you a buddy has something for my collection. It's a 1917 Savage 32 picking up in a few weeks after my car gets fixed. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. You'll have to share some pictures of that with me. Ready for daughter's wedding, May 7th. She's 46 and first time getting married. Wow. That's awesome. Give her our wishes. Our best wishes. Hello, Leslie. Good to see you. Papa, doctor said I'm losing too fast, but I told him I'm busy every minute that way. Absolutely. We're not renaming Avery Thanksgiving. Papa Prepper, the big thing is activity level. When I really got busy with my dad's care needs, I started dropping weight. Absolutely, Joe. I've noticed just from the stuff I've been doing around here, because like every evening after work, there's basically, I guess you could call them chores to do now, and I'm fine with that. It's you can ask Mandy. I sit around in the winter and I just like almost to tears, just bored. Like there's nothing to do. I hate being indoors. I can't stand it. I prefer to be out doing stuff. And when it's like cold and snowy and nasty and there's just nothing to do. And it's hard on everybody, especially it's a lot harder on big people because you get bigger. Hey, Big Bear Prepped. Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. All right. I'm probably going to get behind again, but up 5 subs since I've been here. 29 now. Thank y'all. That's awesome, Jim. Big Bear Preps. I have not been to check my P.O. box yet, man. I will get down there. I might run down there tonight after this and check it just so I can get them, man. I appreciate that. And you should be getting yours too. Marine, I sent Papa new pictures to show if he wants to. Cat Lady, I'm going to save them and I'm going to put them in the next compilation video. I'm gotten a lot more pictures. 6 shooters sent me a bunch of pictures. Several people have sent me more. You've sent me more pictures, so I'm going to make another compilation video and show them all off. Isn't the Sylvia's mother name Mrs. Avery? Absolutely, it is. Be charming. That's awesome that you know that song. A lot of people don't. I love that song. I love Dr. Hook. And a lot of people just went, who? Surely to God, y'all have heard cover of the Rolling Stones. That's Dr. Hook. That's right, Sherry Leach. Joe Morgan, awesome. Fort Langford, I asked people, I asked them to send me pictures of their basically whatever y'all are working on, homesteading, like your garden, flower beds, livestock. Just I think it's fun to see because I try to share, what all I've got going on and stuff and keep everybody updated. And I just thought it'd be fun to see what y'all are working on. And I just take them, compile them into one video, put some music with it, and I just turn around and put it back out on YouTube, and just all share each other's progress. Be anything from, like I said, your garden, flower beds, your animals, restoring an old car. I mean, whatever it is y'all are into, just something kind of fun to do. Hey, Pop, I love that song, and you made for your videos. Great job. Oh, thank you. I'm supposed to have made you one already. I hadn't forgot. Just haven't done it. Just posted a video on the 3x8 beds I built. I'll have to check that out, man. If you guys are still allowed, well, I guess you can. You threw up gems. Will somebody throw up Hillbilly Homesteaders link, please? I would appreciate it. I'm all out of bubblegum. What's up, man? I haven't seen you in a long time. Hope you're doing well down there in West Virginia, which I'm sure you're busy this time of year because I know you grow some gardens. Hey, no problem, Hillbilly. I appreciate you, man. I do. Like I said, I'm a very small channel myself, but I'll do what I can to, help people get up over that 1,000. That's the hardest part's getting that first 1,000. I still haven't hit 2,000. I've lost subscribers. And I mean, it's to be expected because I know when people do room raids, like with the Angry Prepper and stuff, they came over and, subbed basically because he asked them to, and then they don't come back. And when they don't come back after a couple of weeks, YouTube automatically unsubscribes them from your channel. So, you get a big room raid, you might gain 500 subscribers, but in a couple of weeks, you might lose 100 of them, But it is what it is. But I'm not, I'm not trying to get no great big, tens of followers or nothing. I just, I love my little channel, my little group of people right here. I love them. You get to know them on a personal level. I mean, it's awesome. Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. Yeah, why not? Everybody, let's room raid Hillbilly Homesteader. He's on here, but let's go. Well, we can't. He's not live. I mean, we could go over there and subscribe and come right back. Well, I am subscribed, but if y'all want to go over there and subscribe real quick, that would be awesome. Good idea, John Doe. Thank you. And if you guys want to go check out Jim S. And subscribe to his and come back, it's cool. A raining day, so I'm taking a break, says All Out of Bubblegum. I feel you, bub. Last night and tonight, I'm not doing anything. Well, I I went and picked up a turkey and got her all set up last night. But other than that, I'll have to go out and water the stuff in the green yard after I'm done here. But I'm pretty much taking the night off. Hey, Chris Pyatt, good to see you. 6-Shooter said he subbed. Thank you, sir. And then once you guys get your 1,000 subs, from what I've learned and everything that I was told, is, live stream. Live stream as much as you can for as long as you can to get them watch hours up. Because if you just do like 12 and 13, 14-minute videos and only 50 people watch, it takes forever for those to add up. But say you do a 2-hour live stream and you get 50 people in there, that is a lot of minutes, man, a lot of hours. So that's definitely my advice, is to start live streaming now. It don't matter if 2 or 3 people show up, or let me know when you're live streaming and I'll try to set up a room raid or something, see what I can do to help you. But, I'll do what I can to help. It's all about quality, not quantity. That's right, Jeep Girl. Thank you. John Doe, I've stayed since the raid. It's a great channel. Well, if you're talking about me, sir, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I prefer smaller channels. Bigger ones are less personal experience. Yeah, me too, Joe. I appreciate the small channels a lot. Because, I always try to watch Jason's, and I try to watch Prepper Nation, but I never try to chat. I mean, it does no good. Their chat is, it's almost impossible to get a word in, And of course, the creator, they never see it. So, I mean, unless you go back and, that's why I get behind, because I try to pay attention to everybody, everything anybody says. And then I end up getting way behind in the chat. So there's some stuff I know I miss. But I try. Papa, today the highway and air had so many military. I'm worried. Think about it this way, cat lady. And this is me preaching to the choir. I just like calling the kettle black, whatever. But it don't do any good to worry about stuff we have no control over. The only thing you can do is stay alert, stay ready, stay prepared. I mean, if you're doing that, then that's all you can do. I mean, it's just unhealthy. That's why I've quit watching the news so much. It just gets unhealthy. You're welcome, Hillbilly Homesteader. Hey, YouTube, unsub me from you. Hey, Papa, I'm back. How is Mrs. Papa Prepper? She's in here, or she was. Gina HT, I'm glad you're back. Appreciate that. It's happening a lot. Like people say they don't get their notifications, and which I can vouch for that. I never get a notification hardly ever for Jason anymore, the Angry Prepper. And another thing that, for lack of better words, pisses me off, for some reason, my live from the Bears Den this week has been deleted, I guess. It's gone. I don't know what happened. I don't know what would have possibly been on there for them to delete it, but it's gone. I wonder if people in chat on big channels feel left out when we are all chatting, greeting each other like Angry gets so many viewers. That's why I try really not to say anything, because I'll be in there, I try to be in there like anytime Jason goes live or whoever. I just don't say anything because I don't know. I came to your channel because of a room raid too. So thank you, Leslie. Gotta go, kids. Over visiting. We'll finish watching and replay. Well, thank you, Sherry Leach. I appreciate you being here. Jim S. Papa Prepper. Right now, I'm thinking more of content and how to come up with quality. Well, brother, get you some chickens and start a big garden. You'll have content coming out your butt. But no, see, that's where I kind of got, just doing the prepping thing. Because, I mean, prepping, don't get me wrong, prepping is like up here, okay? You've got to keep prepping. You never stop. But at the same time, as a creator, like I've said before, you can only get on here, especially when there's so many of us in this community with channels. You can only get on here so many times saying, you got to prep this, make sure you got this, get plenty of those, get plenty of this, stack it to the rafter. And that's all true. Don't get me wrong. I'm not downgrading or, lessening the importance of prepping. Trust me. But we can only get on here so many times and tell everybody the same things over and over and over without, I don't want people to get bored and just end up not showing up for live streams or not watching videos or, even more important to me, to stop communicating with me because they're bored. So that's why I'm starting to throw in, the garden and the homesteading type stuff and, my well getting fixed and, going fishing tomorrow night. Just, stuff people need to know how to do, I think, but not just sit and drill into somebody. Papa Prepper, I have an idea. Instead of giving shopping lists, try a crafts project or a staying sane in crazy times thing. Me and Mandy have talked about that, Joe. That is a great idea. Because her and Kylene, my daughter, they make little things all the time. Like they'll make keychains and, all kinds of stuff. And I said, I'm trying to get her to step up and just get her own channel. I know you guys would subscribe. I know you guys would love it if she would start doing her little crafty stuff and like Native and Devout, his wife, she does crocheting, Lady Rowan, she shows how to crochet and stuff like that. And I think Mandy would be awesome at that. Maybe not necessarily crocheting, but showing her little crafts and, what you can do with just a little bit of money, and if you are on lockdown and stuff to do, I think it would be great. Y'all shouldn't worry about that, Papa. Everyone brings something different to the table. Well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. I just want to keep it fresh. Like, because it's, and there's days like, I'll have a video premiering at 10 a.m. and John, of course, premieres at 9, and we almost talk about the same things. And it's like, how is that? Me and John, some days we're like on the same level or something. Like we share a mind. I don't know. But there's sometimes that we talk about almost the same exact thing, and we don't talk that we don't talk like that. Anyone have a good inventory sheet for prepping? I wish I did. Me and Mandy need to start doing that. We need to, it's time to rotate our stuff, and we need to, she's actually, if anybody can, she'd be the one to make it. She is awesome at spreadsheets. Yeah, see, 5 Virgins Prepper. That's what I'm saying. You got jokes. I have no place here to really garden or have chickens, so I have to go with other things I know. I was just picking on you, Jim. And I think Jim, even just your introductory, man, you introducing yourself to people, I thought that was a really good video, man. You have a great backstory, that was a good video. I think you'll do just great, man. Mames, you're shooting high, honey. I need to build a spinning wheel just to show it can be done. I could look into it, but I ain't promising much. I mean, I could try. I got to get my garage cleaned up because I've already, my daughter and I are wanting to get into, because I love doing woodwork. You know, I like making the signs people put out on their front porch, you know, that got the little clever sayings and stuff on them. And I love making stuff like that. And she's awesome with the Cricut. She does decals and all that stuff. And we've talked about doing it together to make a little side money. But my garage, I've got all the wood. I got any saw and stuff you could think of for woodworking, and I'm getting fairly decent at it. But I just got to get it all cleaned up. We've got way too much stuff in that little garage. And the sad part is, it's really not a little garage. It's like a 24 by 32. It's just full of junk. But I'll look into it, man. I will definitely see what it consists of. Papa Prepper, just being honest, everyone can train all they want. When civvies can get IR in a scope, don't you think there is more ahead of us as a population? You, me, are suppressed from that. Dude, I got to reread that. Just being honest, everyone can train all they want. When civvies can get an IR in a scope, don't you think there is more ahead of us as a population? You, me, are suppressed from that. I'm not sure I understand that lost product. NorCal Prepper Jason, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Oh, just lost my chat again. Daggone it. Prepper Princess and Sutton Days have prep lists, says Susan D. I think that was in reference to you, Hillbilly Homesteader, for your spreadsheet. All right, guys, I'm going to scroll down through here and catch back up because I'm getting way behind. Thank you, brother. You and Mrs. Papa Prepper have been some of my best supporters. No problem, Jim. You're very welcome, sir. Hava, praise report. My sister had her baby girl. Thank you all for your praying. She and baby were able to go home just a few hours after birth. That's awesome. Oh, okay, lost product. Yeah, we definitely have less than what the government has. That's why, like, people, the underground bunkers and stuff like that. I mean, unless you clearly or completely intend on living in that bunker, never coming out of that bunker the rest of your natural life, you're going to be found. I mean, and anything short of like nuclear meltdowns or something, there's no way I would want to live underground the rest of my life. And you would have to live so far deep underground to not be found that, I mean, why? What kind of life would that be? Joe Morgan, Papa Prepper. The prep ideas and lists are good, but Hutch said it best that we know what we need, so maybe a mindset thing to get our minds ready. To get our minds ready could help. Absolutely, Joe. I've said that plenty of times. Like if you're not, if you're not ready to go up here, all the preps in the world are not going to save you. As soon as devastation hits and you panic and freak out, and you're sunk. I mean, most people need to prep their minds a lot. And I'm not saying that I would be able to be like, completely calm and cool and collected, because you never know. I mean, when adrenaline hits, you don't know. But I think a lot of people need to work on that. I mean, you're going to have to stay calm. You're absolutely right, Five Virgins Prepper, and that's another thing. Now, not everybody sees eye to eye on that, but I do agree with you. I'm prepped for a different reason than most people. I've read the Bible. I know what happens. And you're absolutely correct, sir. I believe that wholeheartedly. And yes, Hava, that is an amazing praise report. I'm sorry I got sidetracked. I didn't mean to play that down or anything. That's an awesome praise report. Bear Wilkie, we are going to be at war soon. I believe it will start here with our own people. And I can't absolutely disagree with that either. I've been thinking that, and I've said that for a while now. I think the United States is going to tear itself apart. It's already happening. It's all part of the plan. All this racism and stuff that's not even real, that they fabricated and made it reality now. Don't get me wrong. There's always been racism. There will always be racism. But not to the extent that they try to play it up. I mean, they have to throw so much fiction in that to make it sound like that it's a crisis. And it wasn't. They've made it a crisis. They're making it a crisis. But, I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I did not see the bunkers for $35,000 in South Dakota, Zane. Papa, we have a bunker and we use it when tornadoes happens. Well, I mean, yeah, absolutely. If that's, the intentions of, putting in a bunker, or a lot of people use the big shipping crates, containers, they'll bury those. And for a storm shelter, absolutely, but as in to hide from the government or whoever you're hiding from for the rest of your life, that's just not a life for me. I don't know who would possibly want to do that, because anything less than, nuclear toxic chemicals that's going to kill me, as soon as I open that door, that's what it would take to keep me underground for the rest of my life. There ain't no way I would hide from somebody for the rest of my life underground. That's not a life. Fort Langford, for a prepping list, keep track of what you eat for a month and prep that. And don't forget spices. Picked up my grandson from school today. We pulled out from school and he still had his mask on. I told him to get that thing off his face. He took it off and said, "You just get used to it. You just get used to it being on." I don't know how I'd have handled that situation. I'd have been like, look, son. But that's the way they're being taught. I mean, it's not their fault. Joe Moore, no. Flow grown. Racism is a two-way street. We are detoured into a one-way street. And you're absolutely right. Flow grown. Absolutely right. Joe Morgan, I'm not hiding, I'm fighting. And that's what I'm saying, because you can't hide. I mean, you can live in a fairy tale storybook life where, I'm going to have this underground bunker, it's going to have all this air filtration, and like, okay, well, all that stuff, you can't possibly store enough to live the rest of your life in a bunker. It's impossible. I mean, I'll argue with anybody. I don't mean to offend or piss nobody off, but there's no way you could stock a bunker long enough to support a family for the rest of their life. There's no way. You're going to have to go. I mean, there's no sense in trying to hide like that. It will not work. I'm not trying to, bust anybody's bubbles or nothing like that. It's just reality. That won't work. My life flashed in front of my eyes Saturday. You never know what next. Been riding for 40 years and never been hit until it's called an accident. Absolutely, outlaw. Mames, you can fight. I mean, I don't mean, get out and fist fight, stuff like that, but you can fight. Man can only take your life, your soul should belong. You're right. See, Joe Morgan right here. He nailed it. Mames, you can fight. Just got to have nerve to be proficient with your weapon, and you will do well. Hey, Ruben D. Good to see you, brother. Glad you could be here. My fight is caring for warriors. That's admirable, Mames. That's where I'm at, Bear. If you can hold a gun, you can fight. Things really hurt for me, Papa Prepper. I've never been goof. Never been good, maybe. Because see, Mames, I could see you being the completely level-headed, calm, okay, this is happening. Let's think this through. You take the top 2-story windows. We'll guard the back door. I could see you being that type of fighter. I think you could completely still fight and not really have too much of a physical aspect to it. You know what I'm saying? You could be a good general. good with love, but with my stupid fighting, I am a real true sweetheart. Absolutely, cat lady. I'd love to have Mames on my team any day. And that's another absolutely true point, Joe. Fighting isn't hand to hand, it's in the mind until shots fired. Ruben, I've been having some weird stuff happen here on our internet too. Like Sunday, man, I don't know what happened. It absolutely kicked me. The computer totally went offline. My phone flashed. Everything. It was weird. It totally disrupted my live stream. Had to start over, and I don't know. It was weird. Hey, Northern Girl Hobbies, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. What's going on, Papa Prepper? Oh, you're looking at it. Just chilling and chatting. Before I forget, I want to talk to you guys for a minute because, as you know, Zane has, or not Zane, I'm sorry. Okay, let me start over. Okay, before I forget, you guys seen the power supply that Zane had sent to me to review for you guys. I think it's a really cool, awesome little piece of equipment. Well, my friend Chris has bought one and donated it to the channel for a giveaway. Okay. Now, Mrs. Papa Prepper and I have thought about how to go about giving this away. My birthday is June 23rd. Okay. I don't even know what day of the week that's on. So if somebody could help me out on that real quick, I'd appreciate it. But what I want to do is go live that night, and we're trying to think of some way to give it away. I thought about, Papa's Pack, the people with the little, with their name green or the little widget, or I was reading Widget's World's name. Okay, it's on a Wednesday. So, okay, I might have to do it. I'll just do it the night after. I'll do it on Therapy Thursday. But we thought about, seeing however many people has joined Papa's Pack by then and use a random selector and select somebody that's part of Papa's Pack to win it. But then that's not fair to all the other viewers because, $3 to a lot of people don't sound like that much money. But $3 a month to somebody else could be a lot of money. And I get that. So that's not real fair. Because we really can't. We talked about, putting some stuff together with it, like having 2 or 3 drawings, but we really ain't got the money to do that right now. So it'll just be a 1-item giveaway, but I'm trying really hard to think of a way to give this away that will involve everybody, but I don't know how to go about it. So if y'all could maybe email me some ideas or, throw up some ideas here. I don't want to just, have somebody comment on a video and then random. I want it to be fun, or kind of a challenge to win it. You know what I mean? I don't want to just give it away. I mean, I do want to give it away, but I don't want it to just be something the computer picks. I want everybody to, kind of participate. Okay, Zane, I will do that. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Jim. No, cat lady, there ain't nobody's got to send me anything for my birthday. We're trying to plan out because we already said we're going to have, Mama said we're going to have a birthday party on a live stream. So that'll probably be Therapy Thursday. But anyway, I was just throwing that out there to let you know that will be coming up, whatever we decide to do. I guess it'll be June 24th. We'll do it on Therapy Thursday. Hey, Evelyn Roberts, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Outlaw Prepper 77. A lot of people have never been in a SHTF/war, but they're a lot more than fighting, cooking, cleaning a boomsticks, reloading. There's a lot that takes a team. Everyone counts. My grandfather. Absolutely, Outlaw. I actually done a video about that some time ago. I might revisit that and kind of do another one. Because everybody's got a place. You know, I've even done videos on disabled and handicapped folks. You know, you can't lose heart just because you have a physical disability or even a mental disability does not mean that you cannot be helpful in an SHTF situation. There are, because it's going to take a team. Without a team, nobody stands a chance. I just got back from Kroger. I have sticker shock at the prices. Y'all keep stacking because I'm hearing more price hikes on the way. Oh, yeah, it's not going to stop. It is not going to stop. Papa Prepper, it's like my dad. He's too old to see to shoot past 100 feet, but I can so he can hand me loaded magazines. Absolutely. Lost product, Papa Prepper. Happy birthday. Please be ready for what is. Thank you. My birthday's in June, though. I was just talking about it because I'm going to have a giveaway coming up. But I appreciate it. Papa, my son is disabled, but I take him shooting out back, and he is great. And that's awesome, cat lady. That is awesome that you taught him to shoot. Lost product. Like I always say, you can never be too ready, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be all at the same time. You know, if something was to pop off tonight, I have to be ready. We all have to be ready. You know, it could be tonight, tomorrow, next week, December, who knows? But never think you're ready. Never get in that mindset because you're never going to be ready enough. Ever. Jim, please don't tell me I'm pretty. I'm a team of 3, me, him, and God. Absolutely be charming. Lost product. Mrs. Papa Prepper, thank you for what you do on the coupons. You're awesome too. I think she's still in here. I thought she was. Yep, she's up there somewhere or in here somewhere. But thank you for acknowledging that lost product. I really appreciate that. Well, you heard right, Green Thumb Prep. This is absolutely where the cool kids hang out. Don't tell Prepper Nation. But we are the true cool kids. And thank you for being here, Sean. I appreciate it, man. I hope you're feeling a lot better. We fight as a family, we die as a family. Absolutely. Yeah, that was a cool t-shirt. Autoimmune Prepper had the greatest shirt, not one prepper left behind. And yeah, it had a person in a wheelchair following a group of people running. It was really cool. I liked it. Well, thank you, Mrs. Papa Prepper. I think you're pretty amazing yourself. Thank you, Mames. Well, thank you, B&B, for being here. I appreciate that very much. As a believer, are we called to fight? What does the Bible say about rendering to the government until they demand we sin against God? Does God place tyrants as kings as a form of punishment? That's deep, Gary, and that's a very good question. I honestly think that's where the role of we just pray for the discernment to know when it's time. I don't think there's really a right or wrong answer to that. That's a very, very good question. And she's got me thinking now, y'all. I'm still on Carrie Lunsford. The government, in many ways, I feel already has sinned against God. Like taking prayer out of school, taking the Bible out of school, taking the Bible out of a lot of prisons. You can't even have a Bible now. Really no form of public prayer, unless you're in a church. So in a way, the government has already kind of sinned against God. Now, that's my opinion. That don't mean that taking, prayer and stuff out of school is a sin. That's just my opinion. I'm not, who am I to say what's a sin, but to me, that could, my own personal opinion, I think the government is already sinning against God. Oh, what did I miss? I've learned we all have our strengths. That's how we survive, is using them. Absolutely, Joe. I will not run. I'm a castle keeper. Absolutely. Five virgins prepper. That's pretty much what we've decided. We've worked our tail end off to have this home, to keep this home. We're not going to run from this home. It would have to, like I said, literally be burning down around us. Then we'll try to get out. Other than that, I'll die defending this home if I have to. Thank you for sharing Green Thumb's link, Northern Girls. I appreciate that. And could somebody throw up Northern Girls link, please? I'd appreciate it. And Mame's Legacy's link. Hey, Prepper Nerd. Good to see you, man. That's funny that you should pop up in here because somebody was asking me about a prepping spreadsheet and such. And somebody said that you had one. Could somebody throw up Prepper Nerd's link as well, please? I would appreciate it. And thanks for being here, man. I appreciate that a lot. Underground would only last me 5 minutes and I'd be coming out like a screaming banshee. That ought to scare somebody. Absolutely, Susie. I can't remember. I think it was Outlaw Prepper that was asking for the spreadsheet. Hey, Prepared Ford. Good to see you. No apologies needed. There's a replay button. It's all good. Oh, I didn't see. Sorry, Sean. The chickens are doing great, and I have since added a turkey last night. So it's coming together. Hey, lost product, email me, man, if you could, please. Okay, Jeep girl. Yeah, we cannot do that in here. Absolutely not. Hugs, everyone. I need to run. My neighbors needs help. All right, Zane. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Sorry, I just been trying to figure out what happened, what's going on here. Yeah, I'm not sure what went down either. I apologize. Sing me a song, Papa. Nah, you got me to do it once live. I ain't doing it again. No, I'm sorry about that, Jeep girl. I don't know what happened. The loss. I mean, that was odd. I don't know what happened. They've never been like that before. I mean, I hate that. Absolutely, Don. Thank you. No, you had it right. We all get treated with respect around her. I am going to assume it's been a bad day because the lost product is not like that. I've never seen anything like that out of them. Um, I, I don't understand. Why'd Evelyn Roberts get blocked? That's Mrs. Bear Wilkie. She shouldn't have got blocked. Yeah, I don't know. All I asked was for him to watch his language, meaning F bombs, and he attacked me. No, and on that I completely agree with. But what happened to um yeah, Evelyn Roberts? Why was she blocked? Does anybody know, or did anybody? Did somebody block Evelyn? Well, my apologies to Evelyn. She shouldn't have been. There she is. God said there's nothing new under the sun. If it were not so, I would. Hold on. God said there's nothing new under the sun. If it were not so, I would have told you so. Okay. God said there's nothing new under the sun. If it were not so, I would have told you so. Right. Okay, I got you. It took me a minute. I had to think about that. Hey, what's up, Mojo man? Good to see you, brother. Anyway, back to business. Oh, okay. Well, somebody said that. Okay, never mind. I didn't swing on other. Okay, I got. Yeah, she wasn't blocked. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just a little shook from what happened a few minutes ago. That was just weird. Yes, green thumb. I got a turkey, man. Name's Avery. I don't know if it's a hen or a tom yet, but I do have a turkey. I've currently got it in a brooder box just because he is still kind of small. Way too small to be in with the big birds right now. So Phil from Pantera says it best, respect. Dude, I love that song. Avery is his new lady. I don't even know if it's a lady. It could be a man or a Tom. A man. Jesus, Lord help me. Avery is a hungry bird. Yes, she definitely has an appetite, man. No, Avery is Thanksgiving dinner, and I didn't name it. It was already named Avery, but she's gonna be, or he's gonna be just the guardian of the flock, because turkeys are just natural protectors. And the lady that I got this one from said that she's witnessed her turkeys fighting off a fox to save the chickens. So she'll be around for a while. That would have been awesome to see, Ruben. Well, thank you for Prepared For. The water pump looks great. Fantastic to have a water source like that. Yeah, it's truly a blessing. It's been there for I don't know how many years. It's never went dry. I've never even known it to get low. So hopefully at least we have that on our side. Okay, Mojo Man says he thinks it's a hen. From what I saw earlier, I think it's a hen. That's cool. I hope it's a hen. I mean, either way, I don't care. I'd like to have a pair of them eventually. I think I got for right now, but cool. We are building chicken tractors this week and ordering our meat chickens next week. I will be building a chicken tractor too. I've got an old wheelchair that's been donated to me. I'm going to use the back wheels off of it and make me a pretty decent sized tractor. And yes, Ruben, they do make good snakers and alarm system as well. Absolutely. LOL, Papa. We had a kitten. We named a female name. We discovered it was a Tom. We renamed him. Pardon me, sir. That's cool. I remember when I was a kid, we had a little kitten. We named it Trixie, and we thought Trixie was a little girl, until my dad was loving on it and petting it, and he felt something poke him. Well, she was a he, but the Trixie name stuck. So. That's cool, Chris. There's another channel that raises a meat cow every year. Last two have been named Big Mac and Whopper. Helps the kids remember their purpose. That's absolutely true. My whole thing with the chickens, I wanted all Leghorns. They're all white, all uniform. You can't tell them apart. No names, no pets. That didn't work. We now have 4 Rhode Island Reds that are named Sophia, Rose, Blanche, and Dorothy. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Sean. It's all got to set flush on the ground. Actually, I intend on putting I'm going to put chicken wire in the bottom of mine so they can still do their thing and fertilize and whatnot, but nothing can get into them. But yeah, the more flush, the better. Our calf is named Beefsteak. That's awesome, Leslie. Mames, building a chicken tractor, really remember to make it light enough that you can pull it and push it and move it around easy enough for you to handle. I mean, I've seen them anywhere from 3 by 4 feet up to 15 feet long and about 6 feet wide. It just depends, Do your chickens have any odor while inside the house? Absolutely. I mean, they stink. You can get natural organic chicken coop deodorizers, but I don't know if you're talking about just a hen house or if you're talking about keeping them in your house until they're old enough to go outside. But either way, yeah, they smell, especially pullets, or cockerels, whatever, hens or hens or roosters. When they're little, they smell 10 times worse than they do when they're full grown. It's something about that pullet poop. Oh, it's awful. They smell so bad. Hey, Sparky's Run, good to see you. Sorry I'm late. I had to take hubby to VA urgent care. He's okay, but glad you're still on. I would love to see that spreadsheet too. Is it Prepper Nerd on you? Yes, it's Prepper Nerd. He was in here. I don't know if he's still in here or not. But yes, I had somebody. Oh, okay, see, I'm behind. You guys take such good care of me. Thank you, mods. I appreciate it. Be charming. Going to go see what's going on over there for a few. If I don't see you here, I'll see you somewhere. All right, be charming. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And be safe. Yes, a chicken tractor is moved daily. Absolutely, Sean. Can you make the chicken house out of PVC pipe? I wouldn't see You can make like a chicken tractor out of PVC pipe. I've seen that done, but a hen house, I don't think so. I mean, I guess you could. Okay, yeah, chicken tractor. Yes, Chris, you can. I was gonna say a hen house made out of PVC. That sounds really expensive for one thing, but yeah, a chicken tractor, absolutely. Idiot Savants. That's a cool name. I don't recognize that one. Thank you very much for being here, though. Appreciate it. Ruben D, my friend, has a bunch of Polish chickens. Um, I think the Polish chickens are, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're what everybody goes for meat birds. Because they're ready to harvest at like 7 weeks old. They're already like huge at 7 weeks. Um, oh, there you go. Mame's done got a PVC chicken tractor pen. Okay, idiot saving like Rain Man. I'm gonna be like the only person in America right now that's gonna say I've never watched Rain Man. Cornish cross. That's what I was thinking, Sean. I'm sorry. I was wrong about the Polish. Oh, I love Pinterest too, Mames. I'm on Pinterest daily, pinning everything that I'll never get to do. But yeah, the Cornish cross. That's what I was thinking of. They get huge quick. In like 7 weeks, they're ready to harvest. But you best be ready. Um, I've read that they will eat you out of house and home, like financially. You definitely, they, I guess, pay for their food with their life, but you know. Topics for tomorrow include batteries for the UV5R, ham radio license, some Morse code stuff, and see what else I can work in. Anybody have suggestions? Um, you might put in there like the which I'm sure you've already got it, but you know, like the distance, you know, the communication distance with ham radios and different sizes of antennas and stuff like that. I mean, that's your nothing about it. So, I mean, that's just some ideas, which I'm sure you've already got in there. Okay. All right, Jeep Girl. Well, I don't know about sane, but yeah, we're all hopeful, Chris. I want meat birds eventually. I'm not sure I have the hand strength to humanely butcher meat. Maybe you'd want to build it's called a death funnel, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You just stick the chicken upside down in it, and the head pokes out. And I mean, as long as you got a good sharp butcher's knife, just one quick, it's done. It don't take anything to behead a chicken. I think you would be fine. Yes, prepared for. Jim has his channel up and going. I think 3 days ago he got it up and going. Well, guys, it's almost 9 o'clock, so I'll do this here in about 7 minutes, and I think I'm going to run to Brownstown and check my P.O. box because now I know there's things in there. I want to go check it. I love getting mail. So I'll end this at 9, and I might have to stop and get me an ice cream cone. I don't know. Depends on if Mom will go with me or not. Oh, she's got Bible study. She won't go. I forgot about that. Sounds good, Jim. No problems, brother. Now it's easy for me to say skinning a rabbit isn't hard, but if you don't have much strength in your hands, that could be a problem, Ames. I don't know. I wouldn't say yes or no to the rabbits. Oh yeah, chicken pluckers are expensive, Sean. They are very expensive. I haven't looked at them, but I've seen plans, like people post videos on YouTube of how to make your own. So I don't know what all that entails, but I mean, it can be done, I guess. And I wouldn't do for mine. And my youngest, Mandy, and Tommy will be 20. I think you mean Kylene, RSD prepper. All right, Sean, stay safe, brother. I will give you a call tomorrow, man. I'll definitely do that. I appreciate it. And yeah, Flow Grown's right. There's nothing cheaper than your hands when it comes to plucking them chickens, man. You've got mail. Yep, I remember Jeep Girl. May hire ag students to butcher for me. That's a pie. You could do that. Absolutely do that. Dump it in very hot water, and the feathers come off easier. Absolutely right, Flow Grown. Sounds like you've done that a couple times. Think I'm gonna grab a beer and do some more binging on Justified. Love that show. Well, drink one for me, Coral. Only if it's a Coors Light. That's about the only kind of beer I do like anymore. I used to be Bud Light, hands down. But now, actually, my buddy brought out, he came and saw me a couple weeks ago, and he brought Yangling Light or Ultra Light, something like that. But it was a tall boy, 16-ounce can, and it was only like 2 carbs, something like that. It was like really low. And I only say that, Coral, because I know you're on Weight Watchers as well as me. So, well, I'm not really hardcore Weight Watchers, but White Claw, you're one of them people who drink them weird beers. Just picking on you, Coral. Were you mentioning a person named Sean is doing a show with license featured? Wait a minute. A Klingon princess, you were mentioning a person named Sean is doing a show with lichens featured. Is there a name for it? Oh, okay. I have no idea. I had a glass of wine with dinner. Don't care for beer, but love cider. I used to. I can't really drink beer no more. I get tired. Like I'll drink 2 or 3, and then I'm just ready to go to bed. Well, thank you, Carrie, very much for that. I appreciate it. God bless you too, hon. I really appreciate it. The Hubs will only drink Guinness. Stems from his tour in Germany. I've never drank Guinness. I'm not a connoisseur of beer. There's so many beer now. Ew, a soiled brat? Maybe a spoiled brat, RSD, but not soiled. Cranberry juice and Jack Daniels apple. Now that sounds good. That sounds really good. Prepared for. I haven't given it a formal name yet, just Jim S. I try to cover ham, CBS, WL, a bit of politics. Channel is still new though, so still trying to bring it all together. We'll have to think of a good name for your channel, Jim. Sparky's Run, no, but if you find any channel like that, let me know. Sean is Green Prepper. Every single live or video he does is excellent, super knowledgeable, and yeah, Sean is awesome. Green Thumb Prepper. If it can be grown or can't be grown, he'll tell you. Pearl, Jax, Lone Star, Grain Belt. Probably why I quit drinking. Yes, can somebody throw up Jim's channel and Green Thumb Prepper, please? I would appreciate it very much. I'm the same way, Mames. That's why I call him personally and video chat with him, and he'll kind of dumb things down for me because I can't follow him either. But he's very, very like freaky smart when it comes to the plant world, botany. He could be a teacher easily. Thank you, Prepared for subbing to Jim. I appreciate it. Jim is a good dude. The aliens will come in millions of years and all they will find is roaches and AOL discs. That's the truth. Thank you, Loretta. I appreciate it. Yeah, a tripod will make a world of difference for you, Jim. It's a lot easier with a tripod. Jim, for your channel, I would do something that has to do with something clever, like that has to do with radios, like, what's your frequency? That could be the name of your channel. Or Tuned In with Jim. That'd be a good one. Something like that. Make it catchy. I like Tuned In with Jim. That's pretty cool. But all right, guys, it's after 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Head to B-Town, check my P.O. box, and like I said, I'll see you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna live stream while I'm fishing. Probably not, because a lot of people live stream on Friday. But frequency. That's a cool name, Chris, with the word freak in it. I like that. That's a really cool idea. But anyway, I will definitely get some footage tomorrow night. Hopefully catch some fish. I might check the schedule and see if there's anybody live. I don't know. I'll just have to look. But we'll definitely be here 11 a.m. So I could do 8 p.m. CST. That would be before Angry and after Papa. Wait a minute, I missed something. Let me scroll back up here for a minute before I get out of here. For Appalachians. Talking about stuff. I just did my first live stream, did not realize you were on too. Oh, okay. I can start going on before or after. I go 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Thursday. And I wish I would have known you were live. We done our first room raid tonight. It was pretty cool. Good luck fishing. Thank you, Jeep Girl. Independent Marine, you're pretty quiet tonight. And all out of bubble gum. But I will see you guys Saturday morning. God bless y'all. We love each and every one of you guys. Thanks for a good Therapy Thursday. I'll see you later. Papa Prepper out.